morning. How's everybody find themselves today? It's been an interesting past 2 weeks. People are coming in. Let's see. Good morning, Carol, Mary Ann, Lauren, Barbara Ward, and Anik from across the ocean. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving too. Ours was quiet. It was just basically. And we paid tribute to my family. They've all passed on. Mom, dad, brothers. And we sat and had memories. It was nice. What can I say? Even the wives I've found now are passed on. So I'm really the only one. So however that is that works. So this weekend, Mary Ann got her heart mantra, and I wanted to see if she'll write a few words about how or if she enjoyed it and how's it been working for her every day. 20 minutes twice a day. I'll be offering them again on, let me check the date. On December 13th on a Saturday at 10. I already have one scheduled, so I may try doing a number at one time. So, Marianne, if you feel free, you can say you liked it, didn't like it, whatever it was. Yes, I forget, we're not giving messages today. We're just, it was interesting because when I mentioned to my husband that, Mondays we always do some kind of healing. And what came to him was to help everyone here heal the rage of the last couple years inside. So I don't know if you're all aware of that, but what we can choose to do is to release the rage for all our kin in America. And that sounded pretty good to take it to that extent. So, yes. Good. All right, so where are we going to find rage at? There could be a couple chakras, or maybe 3 chakras now that are showing themselves to me. And that would be in the verbal part, which it's not saying you did, but remember, perhaps, of the American space. Then the heart, and I'm feeling also betrayal. And then the second chakra in the emotional level. So no matter who you are, to balance and to release whatever's in those chakras is a positive thing. So I always rub my hands together. Maybe there's something powerful to that. And let's create a ball of light. You can have it be the color of the sun that you wish, or which would be a yellow-orange, or you can have it be white, like white light, but have it become from God's love. So we're going to take that and let it move through the throat, healing any rage or defenses that we've had to speak, or anger, rage. Let's allow it to spin and to balance those places within ourselves. Good. Let's all do a tone together to help bring this into a balance. Very good. So now we'll go to the heart. Create the same, similar. You might want to add a few other things to it. Color. You can always do pink love or white light or whatever you choose. And we're going to go in to the heart, releasing the rage and the anger. Anahe shepata. Anaha puyosheta mahate. Yeka poshinahate jasha. This Indian saying the land in his time also was in rage. And they always looked to the moon to find peace and balance. Let that move. Anahesha. So let's go to the second chakra. Front and back. Anahiketesha. Anahaboshekete. The greatest manifestation that the majority of you have is still from this emotional and yet many parts of the back second chakra, how you believe in yourself, how you love yourself, what you think about money, and what you think about you. The word broken comes to me. So let's bring mending. Anahikiete heshata. Nihikiata. Hoya yo. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Don't turn away. There is never a day of wrong. Today, tomorrow, forever, there is love. Love there for you. Oh, no. Wear a new pair of shoes. Let the ones you've worn sit aside, and the angels will come and heal. The seraphim angels play their instruments of music around you, bringing you into a calm and a peace and a happiness. It is now time for truth within you, within America. So we will, hallelujah, truth for each and every one of you. And as the root moves in deep red to hold you, strong and in alignment, let it be so. Be that which you know. You are the love. You have always been the love that you each have looked for. Very good. And if you have time, Marianne, I'll speak to you a little bit about because there shouldn't be a lot of pieces to your mantra. And we'll see where you're at. So if anyone has considered becoming more the love you truly are, it'll be on Saturday, December 13th, I think it is, and I will offer it again. Just let me see and make sure. Yeah, 13th at 10. And I believe you can sign up on the post page. Mm-hmm. Is that what your thoughts have been today, that there are monks walking to DC? And that could be a part of what your process is with Washington. We're all different. It would all be different. Good morning, Marby. Anik is still yawning, releasing. Barbara Ward, how are you feeling? Rage is certainly not healthy for any of us to allow to hang around. It's not who we are. Thoughts are things, and those things we think become who we are. So if you can only know to allow when a thought such as rage comes, you move it, put fire to it, the violet flame to it. Violet flame is probably the best option you have to transform it. As now we have a lot of angels coming for everyone. Very good. Yes, I'm Monishe. You may have rage or anger in a different place. For everyone has their own life and how they're living. Toning is one of the most powerful things to really release things from the core of where it is. Toning, yeah. And for when I tone, I don't think about it, it comes. And that's where you want to be for toning, is you don't want to have it be a certain note or this or that. For me, there's different groups of people that come tone, and just need to let them have your voice. It's learning surrender and allowing it to be what's ever needed. Okay, I'm just checking to see if there's any more questions. Lauren, how are you feeling after all that toning? I want to say something, but I'm not sure you'll understand it. I don't see as many pots and pans clinging around you, keeping you from really understanding you or being there with you. So this is good. You're disappointed? Please say it. Usually when I perceive you, you have a lot of noise. Sometimes it shows me as pots and pans. The tones are releasing a part where some of the rage or whatever it is for each of you is buried deep and rooted in. So the toning is good because it goes to where it is and brings it out. Lauren, I'm reading your last. Now, isn't that interesting how you were in trauma living with that? And are you finding a new calmness as that has changed? Yeah. I have them on my heart. Good morning, Paul Marov. Well, if you're new, thank you for coming. Please come again. I'm not sure I recognize your name. And I'm powerful to know that you've been doing such deep healing, Barbara. But what you want to understand is healing simply breaks the way for more healing. Remember, I've been doing this 44 years now, so there's always more until there isn't. Marianne's wanted me to do one for needing a boost. Well, I'm sure today's going to help you a lot in the releasing. May we hope for letting go. You know, it's just ourselves and the humanity that wants to hold on to how we identify ourselves. So when we can finally begin to no longer need that, we can let it go. Well, I think, Lauren, your wound hasn't ended oozing yet. Let it ooze whatever it needs to have come out, and then it will heal from the inside out. Think about that. All of you. You don't want it to end just to have it end. You want it to regurgitate from deep within things that you might not even have thought of. And then when the final healing laps over, you're free and you're done. See? Polar of okay. Maybe it wants to have a good time. I don't know. But thank you for coming. You're welcome, Lauren. No one should be afraid of their healing. Healing is about seeing all those statements which you've made up for you, which you can identify with eventually. And that's the main problem, because at first we can't identify. Oh, I feel hurt. But once you start to remove the hurt, usually there's something else that comes up. And as you keep going, you evolve who you are into the simplicity of the loving person. So healing is a wonderful action to take. And I can't see stop. I can't see a more appropriate way to love yourself versus choosing to heal. Certainly the world is filled with healers to help people. I don't know all of them. All I know is the work God brings through me, it works. They've always said it to me from the beginning. Never fear. The work works. So here we are. Does anyone else have a question here today? Yeah. Identity is an interesting subject to talk about. And let me see how somewhere inside of me, someone wants to speak on this issue. But there was an identity of who you feel you were when you were small. A lot of it probably depended on your parents and your siblings. Defining. I know in my family there was I had a brother older, a brother younger, and then was me, a girl, totally different. People who went to high school with me and my older brother did not know we were the same family. And for some reason, it's not that I thought that that's how it needed to be, but it's how it occurred. So those things like that in that situation are sometimes one that we want to look at. What's your participation? Is there one? Was there one? I've gotten this so far out I can't read. So now I'm going to bring it in. So, identity. So when you're brought forth as a baby, which we have all done, even from what you observe as a child is beginning to have perceptions and what you know can happen and where you know you go and what feels safe and certainly what feels unsafe. So when you go to embark upon a healing, you must also be the eyes of the babe, the heart of the babe. And what is it missing? Or what is it needing? Well, Barbara, the gift is everyone has their opinion. But when you reach a master level, you just are. Marianne left a message to anyone who might want to get a heart mantra, and know that the mantras heal you inside. You have a pattern comes up and you let it go. So it's a wonderful healing for, I think Doug and I, while we traveled America, we did thousands of initiations. And people changed their lives because it changes how you see yourself and your identity. It's like, who am I? And to begin to recognize that you are someone, you have a validity in being, is a huge shift. Okay. As we are humans living on this planet, the time is now shorter and the charge doesn't last that long. I don't know. I'm confused by it in case I'm reading it wrong. I do not know. But there are certain levels of achievement. There are certain levels as your sight grows and what you see and what you don't see and what you feel and you don't feel. It's all a process. You just heard the microwave signal and there's no one there. Well, I don't think there's anyone negative there, so I throw that back to you. You know, I am blessed to be able to, when we had to meditate a whole, we did 3 months every day to be able to become an initiator. We had to learn how to sing the Sanskrit song. We had to do a lot of understanding. So it's not just that, that happens. No. There were only 5. My husband and I being 2, there were 3 other people that were there in the beginning. So, and there's a lot of people now he'll do, but they never become a teacher. They just like the energy, Yeah, I don't have an answer for you, Lauren. That's going to be you and how you feel in your space. So, yeah. But there is an end, but that's my perception, and you have your perception. You'll find a surrendered balance some point on your journey when that percentage goes. First, you'll hit enlightenment, and then you'll have a few more things, and you will have mastery. Any other questions from anyone today about rage? I hope you are keeping up and know that our issue here is just about over. Very interesting, Lauren. I live on Indian land also here in Florida, and it has made it through everything without an issue. So as you honor the Indian land, it will be there for you. All of them. Yeah, the Indians were all over our America, so yeah. where the Indians and the American culture at that time met was in rage. So hopefully we have supported that falling away. Any war would have had some kind of a rage. Yeah. Well, you can truly feel safe there unless you are manifesting something. So be aware of your thoughts and what you believe. Okay. Anything more come up from Thanksgiving, which was also about Indians and Americans coming together and breaking bread. And here we are now, however many years later, waiting for our country once again to break bread within itself and to become in harmony. It'll find its way. Those of us who believe must hold the truth and not judge it, and just allow ourselves to embrace the shift that we all deserve. Yeah. So how's everybody's heart feeling now? You must come in and learn surrender. Surrendering actually is found in the heart, but it's a heart connecting down into the root. Many of you here, I don't feel rooted. So what does that mean? Well, if you're not rooted, then you're really not letting go. Like when you let go of a pattern, it moves through your channel, down through the root into Mother. Mother takes it all. So if you're not rooted, where is it going? Where do you think it's going if you're not rooted and deep enough to be down into Mother? It's not going anywhere. No, it does not go up. It goes down through your root. That's why there's some of those tones that were very deep to bring you down into that root, because we were letting go. Anyone else have questions? What time is it? Okay, so Bija mantras a week on December, what did I say, 13th? I'm going to also be posting, because I'm going to have I want to call it a master class, but Spirit says no, not ready yet, but whoever comes to this class will eventually have a master class. Let's call it a healing journey. Where you'll learn technique, you'll have a new understanding, you'll really begin to understand how to use your third eye and your hands. I'm thinking having it once a month. That's what I do with my other master class, which is in their mastery now. I didn't pick a card yet. Yeah, I will pick a card if I can see where they are. Okay. But for those of you who want to know a lot about healing, and it's easy because they bring it easy to me, and you'll be able to understand. Well, hello, Tiani. Have you been out there listening? Well, certainly I'm going to be there in that class, but there'll be a lot of other people that come and join us as we touch on different things. Certainly, I work with Master DK's work, but I don't want to say that's all it will be. Oh, you just got here. All right. Well, we let go of rage today. Well, you know, I'm not one to tell you yet. I'm not your teacher. So I'm going to pick one card. Whoa, I got two. So I'll read these two. Look at what we developed here, folks. Can you see? Peace. We moved rage. Let me read it. Look at all the whirlwind and the energy moving in this channel. Amazing. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. The other one is manifestation of light. Look up at that whole channel. And there's an order to it. Reminds me of an elm tree leaf. I don't know where you live if you have elm trees, but when I lived in Indiana, we always had to go pick elm, and they always had these lines. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. And I'm going to repeat that. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms. My intellect shines. And my inner light glows. Grows. How about that? So, and I know what you're going to say. We need a third one. Give me 1 minute. Let me put them back together. So, let's ask for what's missing still on this day. How many would love to have serenity? Okay. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. How do you like that? Another level of balance, but a lot of light, a lot of harmony. I was talking to someone earlier who called me with an issue, and her issue was, of all that she does, it's not that she had any balance in her aura to just constantly be that nothing can come in. It's not like you snap your fingers and that happens. It's doing it every day and honoring it and having it happen. But this is very much in harmony, very unified. And that's what you all really need to be walking around in the world. You want to be able to go out and go to the store and not come home a wreck. Why? Because people are a wreck in the world. Yes, we'll see if it fits in your budget. Letting go. So, if you want to call and talk to me about the healing class, email me, because I just changed my number, so I'm not going to just give it out. But if you email me, I will, and give me your number, or just I'll email you back and we'll communicate then. I can't speak it here over this. So that is my level of my protection of myself. Well, I can tell you that the young ladies who all work with me, they were sharing with me this weekend that in the beginning they didn't know why they had to work with me and why they had to have sessions with me. Now they love themselves for doing it. It was such an interesting conversation to be a part of. I had no idea that they weren't such, like, what do we do? Now their lives are different. They see the world different. They love themselves. And they're going to be great healers because they can choose to help others. So if that feels anything like you, what I'm offering is something you'll want to be a part of. And did it take a year? No, it's been a few years. Okay. So I'll put it up on the thing. It's not going to be a lot because I'm having it like once a month. And then you have a month to work on whatever I taught you. It's what the higher master class is. It's once a month, but a lot of hours. I'm not going to start that way. We'll start with a few hours. So the money will be less. Any questions? And Mary Ann's light is growing. And it grows and it grows. All lights do. They all grow. The infusion for that higher class is this Wednesday night with the Palladians. Yes, powerful. So a lot going on here on our channel. It depends on if you're participating or not. But it's all perfect. Tomorrow we receive messages. So they do. I'm telling you, these cards from this gentleman, my other deck I don't use anymore, but they were just so. I could go in for an evening, hand the cards out, no one looked at them, and I would go through and my message would be exactly about their card. They are very in tune, as these are to me. So this gentleman has a gift. When he drew them, he's the one who drew them. They are beautiful cards. I haven't showed you all who they are yet because you get them when you come here. All right. Any questions? So, do you want me to call you, Marianne? Or how do you, I need to talk to you, I think. A little clarity. I'm a hands-on woman. I'll see if I can find your number. If not, email me. See, there we go again. I think I have your number somewhere. But I'm not like the old times where I have a list and everybody's numbers. No, I don't have that. Let me see if you're here in this book. But I'll see you, the rest of you, tomorrow for messages. Well, I don't see it in the book. I'm hoping I can go back far enough to find it. Just seeing if anything else was said. It's all just fun to sit here and be in the energy, isn't it? God's just so powerful. Thank you, Lauren. Keep up the good work. My goodness, I don't even feel the vibration of who you were in the beginning. That's a powerful compliment. You're welcome. Well, you're welcome, Marianne, but you're the one I'm trying to get to where I can talk to. I'm trying to see if I have your number written in my book. Because I know Douglas probably has it, but he's at work. Are you going to be available there for me to call you? Yeah, energy. So, Marianne, are you going to be home if I call you? You can say yes, or you can say no. It's funny how when you work on this machine, if it's not there. I'm going to have to start writing these things down. Marianne, are you still there? Hope everyone enjoyed today. You're all still here, unless you're leaving. And maybe in here, back when we started, I found your email. Okay, I'm going to go. Thanks, Tierney. I'm going to email you, Marianne. Okay, so I'm going to email you, okay? And I'll give you my new number. Does that work? All right. That's what we're going to try. Many blessings, everybody. If you have thoughts today about anything, just let them be love. Thoughts are things. And it'll go to wherever you are and whatever you're doing. All right? Many, many blessings. Marby, thank you. Yes. Okay. So, thank you all for holding on. Wow, it's almost been a whole hour. Whoa! You should tell your friends, all of you, and have them come. Yeah, I'm going to go. Bye-bye.